live number 2 for today on YouTube, which I haven't done in like a couple of years. But today I do want to dive into your 2023 side hustle for spiritual entrepreneurs. We are closing out the year. We're in quarter 4. And in quarter 4, I want you guys to start preparing for what you're going to do in 2023. Okay. So one of the things about, being successful, you guys, is to be able to plan out what you're going to be doing in the upcoming year. How are you lining up your plans here? How are you bullet pointing out the things you're going to be doing so that you can be really successful in 2023. So here are some things for your side hustle for spiritual entrepreneurs in 2023 that I think would be very, very successful for you. And before we begin, if you guys don't know me by now, my name is Maria Henderson. I am a spiritual business coach, and I help spiritual entrepreneurs grow a sustainable online business where you have more time with your family and create money in a new way, in an easy way, doing what you love. And you can work from anywhere, just like your kitchen, like me. I'm in my dining room right now. Okay, so let's dive in. If you're spiritual, if you're an entrepreneur, or if you're just spiritual, however, want to become an entrepreneur, guys, this is your time. There's so many things that you can be doing right now to actually showcase your talent, showcase your skills, showcase the thing you love, the passion you have around creating whatever it is, creating impact in the world, bringing healing to people, okay? There's a lot of things we're going to do. I'm going to list off some items that you can start doing, preparing for now, and start thinking about and seeing what can you start doing in 2023 if you haven't already. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the one I love the most. And the reason why I love this one the most is because this is the one I actually do. Starting an online coaching company or a consulting company, coaching or consulting. And if you know something very well, if you know spirituality very well, let's say you do card readings. Maybe you can start a coaching company around card readings, how to do successful card readings, how to do accurate successful card readings for people. Maybe you are a psychic. How can you teach other people to enhance their psychic abilities? Maybe you know how to do that, right? Maybe you can start a coaching company around how to enhance your psychic abilities. Okay. What else is there? You could do healing trauma. You could teach people how to heal trauma for their clients. That's a coaching and consulting company right there. Another one I think would be really cool is readings. I have a client right now who is out of London. She actually does really well at doing moon readings. How do you create and do moon readings for people? Or sun readings, astrological readings, birth sign readings even. You could do readings, and you could teach people how to do these readings, and how can you really create a company around doing these readings. And how do you teach, what is the format in which you have to do these readings? What's the ins and outs? How do you start? What are the materials you need? What are the know-hows? What do you need to know to actually do these readings for people? And what would you charge? See? And how do you package this? These are all things that you can actually start teaching people in your business in 2023, or even now if you wanted. Coaching and consulting. Any other ones that I can't think of right now? Maybe I would say, there's a Reiki. How do you do Reiki things? I had another client who did EFT. How do you do EFT stuff? Bars, human design, right? These are all coaching consulting types of niches for spiritual entrepreneurs. That's number one, coaching and consulting. Number two, I would say maybe you write a book. Writing a book about something something that happened to you in your life, and you are sharing your story. And then you're also teaching them and people how you got out of the thing and what you learned from that actual thing that happened to you in your life. That is a really great way to build authority, is writing a book. Okay, so if you are interested and always have wanted to write a book, your time is now, okay? Another thing you could do is you could start a podcast. Starting a podcast is probably one of the best things I did in my business. I just celebrated my 200th episode literally a week ago. And it's one of the things that I'm so proud of, that I've started and consistently published episodes every week, sometimes a couple of times a week, because in that self-expression, I was able to get really confident with myself in the way I articulate things, right? Also, another thing was that the self-expression caused me to heal some things that was really in the way of my growth and my success and helping other people. So that it was like a very cathartic experience having a podcast. So I recommend doing that. I'm not crazy about blogging, only because there's just so many more bloggers than there are podcasters. I think we do need more podcasters in the world. I do know, though, I have heard from a lot of people that everyone's starting a podcast. I just don't get why everyone's starting a podcast. I feel like that's kind of hater vibes and a little bit of like low vibrational mentality. Like, who cares if people are starting a podcast? If you want to start a podcast, you start a podcast too. Don't hate other people who want to start a fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, go away. Why you got to say all that shit? Anyway, start a podcast. You could blog if you want. I recommend doing podcasts over blogging. And I said the reason why: there are more bloggers than there are podcasters. I think you can really find a piece of real estate in podcasting, where if you go deep enough, meaning if you make enough episodes, you can actually make some money in podcasting. I've made lots of money doing podcasting, which I can talk about that in another video and how I do that now. All right. What do we do? Coaching, consulting, writing a book, podcast. The fourth one, I didn't write any of these down. The fourth one, I think you could do like affiliate marketing. You could sell other people's things. You know, one of the things I just recently signed up for that I've been using for several years, and I didn't actually sign up to be an affiliate for them yet until this year, was Convertkit. So Convertkit is an email autoresponder service that helps me maintain all my email marketing, and also is my database place where I put all my leads in. And you could do email marketing or affiliate marketing. For me, I haven't made like a ton of money off of affiliate marketing, so I can't really say that this is like a huge push for my personal experience as an entrepreneur online. However, I do see a lot of people who have and found success in affiliate marketing. Okay, another one would be multi-level marketing. Because you could really do that online, you know, multi-level marketing. All you need is a really good marketing, messaging, branding, and a product or service that is really needed. Now, I think every product or service is really needed. I think it's just a matter of how well do you market it, how well do you sell it, and how well do you sell the problem, number one, and then how well do you sell the solution. So you have to be really good at selling those two things: being able to sell the problem and making it important to solve. And then the second part is the solution to solve that problem. You see, that's how I think multi-level marketing can be successful. And there's a ton of different types of multi-level marketing companies. The newest one I've seen is this, it's like a traveling multi-level marketing company, which I was really surprised because one of my mentors from a long time ago started and joined this traveling multi-level marketing. And the idea is you buy a package. The package is like $2,000 or something, of course, but you get in as a membership. And then you have other people underneath you buy the package. But what you get in this package is you get like a villa somewhere really nice. You get to have like a free trip once a year, something like that. So it's like travel oriented. If you love to travel, if you love to, make a life of like really experiencing different parts of the world, that could be a really cool multi-level marketing company to join. Okay. However, if you don't travel, you're kind of stuck in your office. I don't recommend doing something like that. I would only recommend people who actually travel to get into that type of program or business. Multi-level marketing, I think, is not dead. I think it's really good. Again, you just need two things to really be successful. Number one, you need to be really good at articulating the problem. And number two, you need to be really good at selling the service to solve the problem. Okay. What did I say? I said coaching and consulting, write a book. I said start a podcast. I said multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing. These are all side hustles you can start doing today or even prepare for the new year. Another thing is, what I've noticed is, and this is kind of what started my business, was teaching people, not teaching people, was I grew an audience, and I asked new companies to sell to my audience, and I charged them a fee for it. I don't know what that's called, you guys, but I know I made money doing that. Small boutique companies, like there was one Arizona jewelry company that specialized in like types of oak jewelry, really beautiful, like earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and it was all oak, like really nice wooden, beautiful, gorgeous accessories. I approached them with, maybe it's called branding partnership, but I had an audience, right? I had an audience on my email list. I had an audience on Instagram. I also had I have an audience in my Facebook group. And it's what I did was I offered them marketing campaign to push their services to my audience, and I charged them a fee for it. Guys, if you guys have an audience, you guys can actually sell advertising campaigns to organizations that may want to market to your audience. Just like these ads on YouTube, instead what I did was I approached these organizations myself and made some money on my own. I didn't have to pay no platform, a little bit on top. So get creative, because there's a lot of ways to make money, you guys. So those are the ways I think that I can come up with right now. Comment below and let me know which ones do you think would be very beneficial for you. Which ones did I miss? If you guys know of any other ways you guys can make money in 2023. I know in 2023, there is going to be a saturation of a lot of people. Even this year, there's a saturation of a lot of people doing things. And how are you going to make yourself unique and stand out amongst the crowd is really the idea. Start thinking about that this last quarter. Okay. If you guys love this, book a call with me, subscribe, hit all the bell notification thingies that everyone says to do. I don't have it memorized yet, so I said it that way. But if you guys love this, again, subscribe, book a call, and I will be back again probably sometime this week. Mwah.